on answering these. Look at this. I said these are the Ozai's angels. These are the girls that's
That's
supposed to.
crazy.
I
I'm
said
surprised,
these
bro.
square. They found the most square-headed girls in the world to play some of the girls I'm supposed to fear. They look like the girls standing in the lunch line that stopped me from getting my milk. I was like, who these What's up, you guys? Welcome to Dad's Old
Oh,
OD.
D.
Podcast, y'all. We are about to review Avatar: The Last Airbender, Netflix. I gotta say Netflix behind it because we're not doing the movie, which was horrible. But I got gripes with this too. So first off, how did y'all feel about it? First off,
I- If we had to give it a
Yeah,
rating, I'm
mm-hmm.
probably gonna give it like a 7.5. 7.5. I fucked with it. I thought
A
it was
little high,
decent.
a little high.
Yeah.
Okay, Liam.
It's crazy.
yeah, I gave it a 9. I seen the episode 1 and 2. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far.
Y'all said a 9. Yeah, these are clearly guys that haven't seen the gripes that I had. Okay, so I want to know why y'all give it such high ratings before I get into my tangent. Oh, why so bad?
I
Well,
thought
give me
they
some
did it.
good points first, if y'all don't mind. Some good
Okay.
points.
I think they did a great job with the characters. Like
Okay.
majority, except for it's one or two that I gotta say
One or two?
one
Oh
or two.
god.
There's one or two that they messed up on for me.
Yeah.
But other than that, everybody else I think they did a great job. I think the Aang character actually fits. I think if they would have let him be funny,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been perfect.
That okay. That's right.
The
That's right.
Zuko character was perfect.
I'm
I
with
feel
you.
like other than his like everybody said, his burns, his scar. Other than
Mm-hmm.
that, I thought he was perfect. The way he acted, the way he
Yeah.
carried himself, how he used his
Right.
moves,
Yeah.
perfect. Not just
Yeah.
that, the atmosphere, the background,
Mm-hmm.
the all that was good to me. That was on point. The bending
Facts.
was on point. The opera was on point.
Right.
It just all this. They did a great job with all that, man.
Facts. Facts.
That's why I gave it such a decent little rating. I think the story was good. It was decent.
Okay, Liam.
Man, I'm enjoying the action, man. The action, the suspense, the drama. I mean, what they planning on it being, I know it's something different than what we used to growing up with. It does feel a lot more adult.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the opening scene was just ridiculous, and the fact that they just straight up kill a nigga, put a fatal. That was a fatality
Kill a
to
nigga.
me. They just said, "Oh boy," just straight up burnt them up. You know what I'm saying? I was
Oh
like,
yeah, that was
"Oh,
fire.
that's a burning corpse on the ground."
Facts.
Oh,
That,
I think I'm gonna get behind this. So
Right.
yeah,
that
that was
opening
fire.
scene, the
That
opening
was
fight
fire.
scene was
Okay.
just ridiculous.
Right.
You get over to the points where he's going and talking to Zuko, right? And
Right.
he just comes up and tells Sokka, "Hey, you might be the bravest warrior I know." Dang, but your best friend was Gyatso. So I just like
Mm.
that's a funny moment. But you know what I'm
No,
saying? I was
facts.
just like,
Facts.
um, a lot. And there's some points. There's a lot of holes in the plot.
Right.
I can see a lot of CGI going on. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I think it's all in good taste, right?
Mm.
I'm really interested to hear what you have to say about it.
Uh,
Okay,
What's your
yeah, I'm
rating?
just I'm over here biting. I'm over here got my fist ball. Like
man,
these guys
he also
going a little
styled
too
over there.
high because it is not as good as I'm trying to say. From episode one, the first 10 minutes when they showed the Airbender temple, I was
Yep.
with it. I was dope. It was
Yeah.
I liked the fight. I was cool with Aang.
The
I
Earthbender.
didn't
What
I
you
didn't
think
have
about
no
that?
problem. And then we get to this old lady who broke everything to Aang in the first 2 minutes. Why are you telling the whole story to him like this? He got to go to the temple anyways. You gonna break it to him now that he's the last Airbender? No, let him go to the temple. Let him see. So that's why when we get to the temple and he gets mad, I lost that emotion because you already knew this. I mean, now you reacting to a dead body. You know he was dead. You should have got mad when she told you right then and there.
I don't
So,
know, man.
Why would you?
I
There's
don't know
nothing
because
like
but
seeing,
that's my
yeah,
thing
yeah.
though.
It's
In
I've
the, in
like
had
the in the
situations in
hearing it
life.
and seeing is completely different.
okay, I feel
Thank
you.
you. Like what?
But my thing is, when you go back and watch this is a person who watched the cartoon. When you watch the cartoon, and you know he had hope going to that temple, like, hey, people tripping. He didn't know nothing about him being the last Airbender. He was chilling. We got to see him be funny. We got to see him be optimistic. Now he already has all this emotion in him already, and I understand. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Seeing the body is different, but the emotion for me is like I already knew we was gonna find. and from the cartoon, we didn't know what we was gonna find at the Air Temple. We had hope that we were gonna see Airbenders playing. We didn't know. We didn't know what we was
It
gonna
was
find.
gone
But
for 100
now
years.
she took out everything we had in that little first little monologue she put up. That was stupid. That was a dumb decision on their part.
Water, fire,
I
I was
disagree.
like,
Yeah,
I
I think I'm with
disagree.
Boost on this one. I've been delivered bad news before, and it's been just literally just that way.
It's
I'm
just
not
yeah,
I
bro.
feel
It's
you.
Hey,
like
hey, he's
it's like
gone.
bro.
You
It's
Yeah.
know, and
like
then it's like,
when you hear
oh,
somebody die, when you hear somebody die,
thank you.
Right.
you get
Yeah, you got it.
emotion.
Yeah, yeah.
But then
I
when
Right.
you go
disagree.
to the funeral, that's when it all comes out. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yes,
But
So
yes,
if
hundred
I'm if
percent.
I'm telling a story and I'm trying to make the audience feel my pain, why am I gonna reveal everything to the audience right now? I understand your grief, but you're trying to make the audience feel his pain. I mean, in my head, I'm like, I already knew the temple was white there. You just told me every airbender was white there, so I know we going to go see a corpse.
right, but we
But in the
already saw
cartoon,
it.
I
But
didn't
we
know
already
we
saw
were going
all
to
of
see
them
a
die.
corpse. Huh?
I said we already saw all of them die though, so we know
Hey, not facts. You're
the
right,
audience
facts.
already feel it for him because they like, dang,
Facts.
he don't know that they died. Then the old lady say, hey,
Right.
you're the last airbender. So they go see their airbenders,
But
and that's when he finally get to see it. And you get to see the emotion
right.
from him,
But keep
like,
in
oh
mind, I'm
shit,
going off the cartoon to where I didn't know nothing about that.
yeah. But
So I
you
felt more
can't.
pain.
When they said they're not gonna be, when they said they're not gonna go completely off the cartoon,
Right.
we can't really nitpick that much. I understand some nitpick.
Mm.
But we can't nitpick that much.
Hmm.
That's like a small scene.
So you
'Cause
saying that little 5 to 10 minute tangent that old lady went on was good?
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying what she did was good because
Right.
we know the monologue. We already know water, earth, wind, fire, wind. The
Right.
avatar disappeared and he came back. Like she said, she
Right.
just said the opening to the show.
Right.
So you know what I mean. So we already know that. But all I'm saying is, when it comes to like how they set it up, it
Right.
wasn't as bad as you're trying to. Like for me, it wasn't as bad as you said
I
it was.
agree. Wasn't as
To me,
bad
it
as
was.
to
I rather
me.
him would have got all the reveal of
Yeah.
him being the last Airbender from just going there instead of just hearing her break it all down there. Nah, let him go there and see it for himself. That's what I wanted to see,
Right.
and
And
it
you know
would hit
what's the
harder for me
most
him getting back.
OD part about that? Actually,
Right.
he walks into that temple, like you said. Let's say he knows that everybody died, right?
Right.
He goes to the place where he and his best friend last talked. Did the
Right.
old lady know that his best friend was there? Did the old lady know that he had a best friend there? They
Right.
didn't say none of that. When he
Right.
walked in, the only corpse that he saw with a broken jaw and his necklace still around his neck trying to defend those kids was his best friend that told him, hey, we
That's
all
facts.
he said, I just want to pretend to be your
Right.
friend.
For
And
a
he
hundred
said,
years, that corpse was well preserved. I mean, in the cartoon, it was preserved even better. But yeah,
That is
for a
true.
100 years,
That is
that
I
true.
corpse
mean,
is
that neck,
100
amazing.
I was
years.
concerned about the necklace. The necklace
But
should have worn
we'll move
away.
back. I agree with y'all. You're right. Okay, I can take that. But after that, I'm not gonna take no more. After Kyoshi Island, I was like, am I gonna get a dope fight scene again? Because Kyoshi fight scene, OD, that's the best fight scene in the whole 8 episodes. After
Yep.
that, I didn't get nothing close to that. Seeing Kyoshi fight, seeing her take out everybody on the island was OD. I was like, if this is what I'm going for going forward, I'm excited. But I didn't get nothing close to that. Not
The
You
one
feel
bit.
like
Kyoshi drop down was cool in her operating the elements, but I ain't gonna lie to you, something stood out to me. And the
Mm-hmm.
fact that she had that thing going into a tornado, bro. But then
Mm-hmm.
when they panned the camera back to Sokka and Katara and the wind wasn't blowing, bro, I almost threw up, bro. I
Man,
almost threw up.
I, I wasn't gonna go that far. I was gonna let
I,
him have it.
I'm gonna go that far. I'm gonna be. Have you ever seen that scene in The Mask where the dude is running around with the and it's raining, but then
Yeah.
you look 2 inches over to the right and it's completely dry and the sun is out. It was
Yeah.
worse than that, bro. It was worse than that. You just look. There's no dirt flying in her face.
That's bad. I
Kyoshi is
wasn't gonna be
causing
that
a
harsh.
whole hurricane. That I
Yeah.
said, wait, when you get, I'm sorry, we we
Man.
we, we appeasing the fans here. When you see episode 2, fool, go straight. Just watch when Kyoshi come. It's OD,
Yeah, it's OD.
darkness, rain, ground. She said, "Let me." She told Aang, "Let me show you what an avatar can do, because
Right.
clearly you don't know." Boom,
Exactly.
took over that nigga body, ran, nigga, put both fists on the ground, turned them ones into jetpacks, flew up in the air like Neo from the Matrix, landed
Facts.
on them niggas, and then just started operating every single one of them, just
Right.
earth, fire, water,
It-
throwing everything around. Then you pan over to Katara and Sokka. looking around the corner
Right.
like this.
Right.
No debris flying their way or nothing. It's just clear. I'm like, where y'all at? Y'all in the past? I mean, because she clearly
Yeah.
putting in work, and y'all don't even look like y'all a part of the like not just a part of the fight. Y'all don't even look like
Right.
y'all there. Dang, this is
Ooh.
what is it? This is kind
Hey.
of
Yeah, I mean, that was a bad flaw, but I mean, I feel like the fight after that, every other fight was more. I mean, the best fighter in the whole thing was Zuko. Zuko's acting was the best bender in the whole show to me because
Right.
I believe his fighting. He was actually doing the flips and kicks. Everybody else was just like, oh, CGI, punch, kick. I mean, he was the only one like, okay, I like how you look. I like you, my guy.
them
I don't know
water
what's going on
puddles
with your
that
scar. I'm
Katara
like,
was throwing
that's the scar.
was embarrassing. Them water puddles. I know she just starting, bro. But them water puddles I just witnessed her throwing, bro. And she
Right,
took out 3 people. I'm like, bro, she just threw a bucket of water on them niggas and they all got taken out.
man.
This is bad. Like
Okay,
she
you're
pull
right.
out the water from a whole stream, get a handful of water and throw it, and then the 3 people that's standing there all get wet. Bro, the ball was
I
about
was
this big, bro. She throw it. They all three
I
of
was
us
trying to
get.
be nice. Liam was the one
No, no,
being
no,
harsh
no, no,
today.
no. So you went in about his best friend dying and some old lady quote unquote spoiled it. Let's get down to the real business, okay?
Bet, okay,
So,
let's
so,
go.
so let's get down to the real business. How about when they was floating on the water? This nigga Zuko sends a fireball to Aang that's flying 30 miles down the way. This nigga does all he does is spin his hands in a circle and throw some fire. And somehow, somewhere that must travel 30 miles. And then he looks at his uncle and says, oh, you think my dad'll be proud of me? Nigga, if you don't get your sister has been in confinement because she's just that role. But you out here still
Nah,
looking for
not in
daddies.
this show. She's not that raw. Not in this show. We'll get to her.
Don't do
We'll
that.
get to her. She's not that raw this time. So let's start with Katara. How did y'all feel about Katara and Sokka? How did y'all like their actors before we work that?
I didn't like the cat. I didn't like the actor for Katara at all. Zero. I wrote it
Ooh.
I
down.
think
I,
I think I gave them grace. I gave them a little grace. They
Right.
kids. And I gave her more grace than I gave Sokka and Aang. I feel like because I feel like her acting was kind of off. It was I
Off
didn't
is
feel
the
it. You know
word.
what I mean? I didn't feel
Yeah.
it. It just felt like she was talking like, "Hey, you can do this. Don't
Right.
worry about it. You got this. I promise you."
Exactly. I didn't get no emotion from her. So this word, she lost me. Yeah, if y'all remember the
I mean,
cartoon, when we first meet Katara, she gets mad at her brother. So I'm like, you know how it is to wash your dirty socks, and she flinging the water around, get mad. We didn't get that. When the first time that Sokka pushed back, she started putting her hand down, started soaking like a little spoiler girl. Like, oh no, what? Fight back. I'm like, fight you, Katara, fight back. If
yeah,
anything, you gotta be. This is where you build your character. Why are you so submissive now? Katara is not submissive at all.
right.
And that's what she was this whole thing when we met Jet for the first time in Amashu. She was just this submissive girl who didn't put no fight back,
I
easy to
don't know if
fall
she
for
was
stuff.
submissive, man. Because even in episode 1, when she was taking that nigga to the Avatar place, he was like, "Where
Right.
you been at all day? I couldn't find you. I was out there water bending."
Yeah.
And nigga was like, "What?" He was out there water bending. You know, you need to be in the village helping. He's like,
Yeah.
"I am helping because I'm gonna be a warrior." I'm just like, "Yeah, okay, it's starting okay." Now they
But
did miss the point of letting her be emotional and that attaching to
mhm,
that coming full circle with water bending. But
right.
I mean, I mean,
I mean, like I
Jesus.
said, I just she can't. Sokka was OD. Sokka was still the pussy magnet to the whole show. He was Sokka,
They
except
did
for
a
him
good job of
being
making him look good too.
yeah, they did.
I think
Yeah.
tall, handsome.
Yeah, for sure.
Handsome is crazy. Handsome is crazy.
When you see, I mean, you seen him. I mean,
When he had his
hey,
shirt off, I was like, whoa.
Nah, I saw him. Look, bro, we gotta stop. We gotta stop letting these ugly white boys be considered handsome, bro.
Come on,
that's messed
We're
man.
up.
not doing
That's
this, bro.
messed
I'm
up.
not doing this, bro.
That's cold
Look,
blooded, man.
But
nah, bro. It's
this
not
my
cold
thing
blooded.
though.
His face,
Let me say
his
this real quick.
forehead like this big. His,
Nah, forget
he
that.
got this little ass
He more
nose.
handsome than this. Yeah, we went against his handsome. He more handsome than these. Look at this. I I said these are the Ozai's angels. These are the girls that's
That's
supposed to.
crazy.
I
I'm
said
surprised,
these
bro.
square. They found the most square-headed girls in the world to play some of the girls I'm supposed to fear. They look like the girls standing in the lunch line that stopped me from getting my milk. I was like,
Squarehead is crazy.
who are these little
How you gonna
girls
How you gonna big up soccer square headed ass, big box head ass, but then talk about these girls? That's
Because
crazy
Saka
as hell.
acting was actually
bro.
good. I didn't believe
I
not
said, I
one
said,
that.
I said, I said with Sokka, I said, if they cast the Sokka this well,
Right,
and he got Suki talking like she
right.
said, "Oh my God, I just want to see the world," and I feel like the world was brought to me. Dang!
Because
This
Saka's
about Jim
acting was
Woo being
actually
Riz
good,
God.
but
This nigga,
Azula and
this
them,
nigga,
yeah.
this nigga Sokka is Riz God on the down. She said the
Now I'm
world
saying
came to me
his
and looked
acting
at
was
him.
actually good. I mean, when the
But
I
like
get
you
the
said,
acting.
his
We talking
acting
about
for
looks
Saka
though
was
too.
good.
Y'all
I
called him
said if they
handsome.
cast,
I
I
just
said
need
if they
y'all to
got
stop
somebody to
calling him.
look this good for if they got somebody to look this good for soccer, I can only imagine what Jet finna look like. I know it's over. I
Oh,
know it's GG,
Jet was
boy.
handsome.
That's the
Jet was
problem
real
I
Jet,
got.
handsome.
Jet finna go crazy.
That's the problem I got. Liam keeps saying this nigga look good. This nigga a five at best.
Damn,
Nigga a five at best, bro.
damn,
You
damn.
tripping, bro. You tripping, bro.
Five.
You tripping.
I at least
This
give him
nigga
a
a
six and
five
a
at best,
half.
bro. Oh, you gave him a what?
At least a six and a half.
Nah, he a five at best, bro. Face wise, like just looking at his face,
A
Look,
five is crazy. A five is crazy.
five is
Do you
average,
hear
bro.
this, man? A
Five is
five is
average, bro.
crazy.
Five is average, bro.
That's crazy.
Five is average, bro. He an average
oh
looking nigga, bro.
man, like look, he was better. He Sokka really wasn't handsome in the show in the cartoon. He was just
It
And
don't
it
matter to
shows,
me.
and it
Hey,
shows in the
this
live
soccer
action too.
look
And it
20
shows in the
times
live
better than
action too.
what soccer looked like on the cartoon.
yeah,
It shows in the live action too. They made sure not to get a handsome guy to
right.
portray Stalker. So
That's
it
not
paid
true.
off. They did
And
a great
That's
job.
not true. That ain't true.
I
They
mean,
did a
like
great
Sorry.
job.
I like Sokka because Sokka. I watched him all. And Sokka actually grew on me. He act the way Sokka should act. Katara didn't. I didn't. Katara, she had her moments to prove that she was Katara, and in my opinion, she didn't deliver on either
Come
one
on,
of those
bro.
moments. Not one
I
moment.
only seen to episode 2, so I don't know how Sokka. Cause so far Sokka acting like you
No,
know what I'm saying, a
Sokka do
grown
his
man.
job. Yeah, no,
Sokka
Sokka
acting
do his
like a
job.
grown man.
Yeah,
I can say I can see what Chad means when it seems like Katana isn't as like strong as she was in the cartoon.
Katara,
You know
right?
what I mean? She seemed more, yeah. She seemed
Yeah,
more reserved, if
yeah.
anything.
She
You
don't
know what I
seem
mean?
as strong willed.
Right.
So yeah,
I don't like Katara. I'm gonna tell you right now. The show could have did without this Katara, bro. This Katara is awful. I'm
But she
sorry.
look. I feel like her looks though.
Nope.
I feel like she looks how Katara should look.
Nope. Not at all.
I
I
agree
do.
with Liam. No, I don't
Wait till
think
you see episode 2, fool, and you see Suki. You gonna be like, they cast that girl for the wrong role. Somebody
Suki
don't
is
like her in the
perfect.
cast.
If
Su- Bro, that
oh
should
my,
not be
how y'all gonna
Suki, fool.
cast Suki so perfect? But then the main girls who we gotta look at the most, Azula, Katara, y'all cast them like average. Like what? What?
You know,
That is crazy.
Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
You know, Olivia Munn. That's it, right? You know
Yeah.
who Olivia Munn is? That's who plays Suki.
Really? That's Olivia Munn?
That's Olivia Munn.
Oh, that's why I was in love. Olivia Munn is bait. I
A
did not
hundred
know that.
percent. 100%.
Cannot be Olivia Munn.
Wait till you see her.
Oh,
You tell me that ain't
beautiful.
Olivia Munn.
Beautiful.
You tell me.
See,
And then
this
you
is the
gonna be
thing
like,
about this. Like the older characters in the show, the all the older actors, they did really good. I felt the emotion.
his
You could
uncle.
tell,
His
yeah.
uncle is the
It's,
best character in the freaking game,
This nigga
dog.
tripping. This nigga
nah,
tripping.
That nigga's the best.
nah.
He is acting just like that nigga
No,
uncle,
he did.
No,
hundred
no,
percent.
He
he ain't,
talking too
bro.
Yes,
fast for me,
nigga.
Liam.
No, he ain't.
He
He
didn't give
messing
not
up.
one. He didn't give
He
not
messing up.
one saying or nothing to me. I didn't hear not no
Fast,
the trees
bro.
He
and the
didn't give a cent.
leaves.
I thought he
Iroh,
did. He
Iroh, no,
said
he didn't. Look, Iroh speaks like there's times when we should move gently across
He
the
was
he
kind of
river,
told. He said
right?
hope. What
No,
do
hold
you mean?
on,
He
Lil.
told Zuko. He said hope is not always. What did he say? Hope is not always good. Hope can
Did
be
he say?
presented as bad, or something
Did
like
he
that.
say?
Like
Did he
stop
say?
playing with Iroh.
Nah. Did he say hope is not always good? Hope is presented as bad, or he say hope is not always good? Hope is presented. That nigga talk fast
yeah.
as fuck, bro.
He
He
didn't do
kind of
that.
sped
He
through his lines a
didn't
little bit
do
for
No,
me.
I'm
that.
saying he talk fast, bro. You gotta think about how
Yeah.
Iroh talks. The way his
Yes, he
character would have
talks
been,
slow
his
and
character
very
would have been, yeah.
calm.
His
Right.
character would have been perfect because he looks like Iroh. Don't get me wrong. He carries himself like Iroh.
Right.
But if he would have had his Iroh's speech and the way he
Right.
like the
And that.
warming, the way Iroh speaks as if he's a father, bro.
Right.
Warm, like it's like warm and embracing. That nigga don't speak like that, bro. That
Right.
nigga speak like
He
he
said,
speak
he
like a
said,
regular motherfucker. Like, yo, bro, how you doing? How you been, Chad? You good?
Right. Yeah.
"No, that's not
He was
how he's
he nah,
talking. You
he was
over
just too quick with his
exaggerating."
dialogue. That's my only. He was just too quick with it.
It was
I
too
mean, I
quick,
don't
bro.
expect him to sound
Now I
just
gotta
like
pull it
Iroh,
up because
but just
y'all
slow down his
gas.
speech.
We not gassing.
Y'all, I'm
Nah,
pulling it
he
up, bro.
go
I
man.
don't
Fish,
believe this.
you already said you only seen the episode 2. For the rest of it, he doesn't have that slow speech, and that's what I was looking for. Like slow your
I
words
got
down,
it.
let me feel them. He didn't. He never let me. I never felt his word. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. It was a few times I felt it when
Bro, the opening scene where he talks to freaking Zuko and says, he said, your dad gave you a task that he believes is impossible. Your
yeah,
own daddy believed that it was impossible.
right. I
He
feel you.
gave it to you.
I feel you.
And let's just say you show up.
I'm not saying he
It
was
would be
bad.
unexpected.
Look, I'm not
Listen,
saying he was bad. I'm just saying he could have
he spoke
slowed
too
down his
fast. Yeah,
speech a
that's it.
little more.
That's the only problem we got.
He could have
He
just
like
slowed it down, like
he just was talking too fast. We're not
right,
saying he was sucky. You know, we're not saying he's a terrible actor.
right.
He was just talking fast, bro.
And then I'm gonna skip over to the end with
Look at
him.
this
What
nigga
really pissed
face.
me off What really pissed me off at the end, so let spoiler for Liam, he didn't make enough 2 weeks, but we doing a review. We get to the end where he kills the fish. They kill the fish that takes out the moon.
Yep,
Everybody
it takes
knows
out
that
the moon.
Iroh stayed there to tell the girl, hey, you have the spirit of the moon in you. You can save us all. This don't happen. Iroh takes off running. The girl just know I can save him. What? How do you know? How do you know you have the spirit in you? Huh? Who told you this?
Iroh ran. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Iroh ran. He went to go find Zuko, and then they fought General Zhao. I think it's his name, and that was it. They knocked him to the water. I said, you were supposed to stay and tell her
General
that she
Zhao
has the
is
spirit in
OD
her.
as well. I gotta say, General Zhao's OD. I like that
Yeah,
his
General Zhao was the
cast
best.
him
Like I said,
OD.
all the older actors, I'm cool with.
Yeah, yeah.
I would take Iroh. Like I said, Iroh has to change the thing. He can go for this, but all the younger kids, Aang. I never felt any Aang. Aang's one part of Aang, he had that speech with Zuko when Zuko catches him, and they finally have a heart to heart. He says, back in the day, he used to have a friend in the Fire Nation. Back and then the cartoon Aang said, you think we could have been friends? He said it with like heart, and you felt that. And then you get disheartened when Zuko throws that fire punch and makes Aang back away. You felt it like, dang, Aang was really trying to connect with him. But this actor gonna say, you think we could have been friends? What? You ain't got no emotion in yo. He said it so monotone. Go back and
He's
watch it. He gonna say
he's
it so
11.
monotone. You think we could have been friends?
He's 11.
With a
No,
deep
no,
voice. He
he's an
said it with a deep
actor.
voice, Chad. Nah, that's crazy. He said it
He's
with
an
a deep.
actor, and you supposed to make me feel that. That was the moment, like, yo, okay, this is the moment where y'all first connect. Let me feel this. You think we could have been friends? I was like, he delivered this so horribly, and there was a lot of lines like that he fell short on. Like, if you're gonna take it from the cartoon, take it from the cartoon. Do it right. He just fell flat on a lot of them. And like I said, he never came off as funny.
I
And
always
that's
said that. No,
They said
what?
he was gonna
When
be
he
funny.
when he was doing the ball and he ran it and he hit his head on the statue,
no,
that was
that
hilarious.
one
That
time,
was
Liam. That's the
hilarious.
one time. Like
But they
he's
said
still
he
a
wasn't gonna be
kid,
like that. They said he was gonna be a more serious character.
They did say that though. They
and that
did
was
say that.
bad. That was a bad decision. Give me some kind of heart to the character. Like his seriousness ruins his acting to me. I'm not gonna speak for nobody else. He wasn't a bad thing. He had the look. I think he had the moves down. It's just when it was time for him to act and make me feel like the words on his shoulder, he could never deliver for me.
He
Same
didn't
way
have
Well,
with
a
I'll
good.
say
Pyro.
this, Chad, and I think that y'all might remember this, but Fresh Prince is a show that we all grew up watching, right? And we
Right, right,
loved it,
right,
and it has great rewatchability. But a
right.
lot of people that watched the new Fresh Prince on Peacock
Mm-hmm.
said some of the things that you said about Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because you had an expectation of
Mm-hmm.
what it should have been according to what it used to
Right,
be
right.
when they're going
Mhm.
in a different direction of what it is now to
Mm-hmm.
appeal to a more mature audience,
Right.
which unfortunately that messes with your childhood, right? That messes
Well,
with your
I actually
childhood and
like
they
the new
try
Fresh Prince.
to, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, I loved it. But
I hate it.
this the difference between I'm trying to say. And that new Fresh Prince, they can act. That will have me feeling sad for him. Not one time that any of these child actors, made me feel sorry for him at all. Like Darcel said earlier, Katara delivered her lines so monotone. You know what I mean? So like you can tell
I
she's
agree.
reading like a script. You know what I mean?
I got her as an F. I ain't gonna lie to you. F
And
acting, F
Aang would
looks.
get like a D for me because he never gave me any emotion.
I give him a
He
B.
Nah, he don't get a B for me.
I gave him
He-
I gave him a B.
yeah, y'all too high. He get a D. His acting get a D. As far as his look get an A. It's easy to be a bald headed white kid with a thing.
He
He's an
not
A.
white.
He
He
got
Asian.
Did
I'm
he
sorry,
even
a bald
have
headed Filipino.
eyebrows?
Actually,
I
he's
feel like Aang
Filipino.
didn't have eyebrows. Did
Did
he?
he have eyebrows? I can't remember if he had eyebrows.
Filipino
I'm
is
looking it
Asian,
up.
Chad.
Huh?
Filipino
But
is
you
Asian.
gotta describe what part of Asian he's from. He's Filipino, so yes, he's a
He's still
Filipino.
Asian.
Look, don't tell them that. I said you
You
gotta
called him
distinguish which
white
one.
though, and I'm
Huh?
telling
Yeah,
you
you
he's
did call him
Asian. You
white.
said he's a white boy,
You
and
called
All
him
I'm
I'm
white.
saying,
telling
hey,
you
look,
he's
hey,
Asian.
you could have put a white kid in that role. He probably did better. They
That's
probably should have
crazy.
whitewashed him. I'm
That's,
sorry.
that's
Probably should
crazy.
have whitewashed him.
Nah,
Hey,
you tripping.
I'm
You
sorry.
tripping.
His acting wasn't good enough for me.
We do not support this man here. Please, please, please.
Hey, you don't want disrespecting soccer, so it's war over here, bitch.
I mean, soccer. I mean, it is what it is. Soccer look what he look like. You even
Handsome.
agreed
Hey,
that
Saka,
soccer
Saka
wasn't.
OD.
Yeah,
Soccer
Saka,
you
cool.
Saka
said
out there.
I'm a
you
soccer
gave him
fan.
a six. You gave him a six looks wise, so I was right. I'm not talking
Oh
about his
no,
act.
he
I'm
S
just talking about
plus.
he don't
That boy,
look.
that man S tier, man. That man S tier, man. That
Nah,
boy.
his face is kind of deformed. I mean,
His
but I'm
face
I
not.
said
deformed,
at
bro.
the end of the day, bro, if Saka look this guy, I can't wait to see what Jet look like. I know it's GG's.
No, Jet looks
Katara gonna
good.
be.
Jet look good.
Slim,
Oh, I knew it.
Slim,
I knew.
Slim.
I knew
Compared to
it.
soccer, bro, you're a straight 10, bro. That nigga wasn't there. He didn't look
Well,
good,
I
bro.
was that before Saka. You know what I'm saying? Only
Uh,
thing Saka got over me is
You're a
height. You
solid.
know
You're a solid 5.5.
what I'm
I'm just
saying?
playing.
This ain't
let me
no. This ain't
see.
no.
I'm just playing.
This ain't no 5.5. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no 5.5.
Can I
You
get
know
back
what
to the
I'm saying?
review? You peons. Check this. Check this. Okay, now my disrespect, no disrespect to Aang. Aang was a good Aang. His look, OD.
Right.
No more jokes about Aang. Aang, his look was OD. Like I said, he's still young. His acting, it got better throughout the episodes. Starting off, I didn't like him. I
I
didn't like
got you. Got to give them some grace, bro. Kid actors suck. You know what I mean?
him.
They
Hey,
don't. They don't.
that's disrespectful to a lot
It's
of kid
rare.
actors.
It's rare for kid
Right.
actors to actually be good, bro. And I
Lies.
think they. I think
Lies.
that like how many kid
Yeah,
actors
I
other than
disagree with
like
that.
other than and I think I'm reaching when I say this. Other than what's his name, the Home Alone kid.
Mm-hmm.
Which if you go back and watch those movies, he actually
Mm-hmm.
Tyler
sucked.
Pratt.
Yeah.
Kyla Pratt, but she like
The Olsen
Leo was
twins. Everybody
Leonardo
from Full House,
DiCaprio
all
when
the
he was a
kids from
kid.
Full House.
Nickelodeon.
It's plenty of kids. Steve Urkel started young. He was a dope actor. It's a lot of kids can act. You
Not
can't just
that, but
discredit.
those TV shows compared to like a serious, like you doing serious. None of them, if they did serious shit right away,
Right.
like no, they wouldn't be able to like. If they try to like, because those kids, you're going off of memories of something that you saw, like that you love, that you felt like you got a
Right.
feeling in your stomach to your heart,
Right.
and it made you. I'm sorry, my son. It made you feel
Get
something,
him,
bro.
B.
So you're looking for
Jason.
that
Get
same
him.
feeling. You're looking for that same feeling from these kids. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it'll be hard for certain kids to like actually like uh copy what you want. You know what I mean? It's not. It's just like kid actors suck, bro. Like what like
Nah.
other than these TV shows where it's like it's easy for you to feel sorry because you get background music,
Uh-huh.
you
Uh-huh.
get crowds, you get people in the audience saying,
Right.
"Oh," so now you feel sorry. But
So
what like
you tell
actual
me G Baby
movie?
was a bad
Give me movie kids that actually
G
like make
Baby.
it to who?
G Baby died and had everybody crying. Remember G Baby?
That was a terrible death. Those kids, the kids acting, talking about, come on, get up, G baby. That was
That was bad.
terrible.
You saying that was bad act? Really?
That was bad
Lies.
acting.
No.
It was bad acting. The
No,
kid,
it wasn't.
go rewatch it. That was actually bad acting. It was terrible acting. You only felt it because we literally grew up from that. We are from the hood. We grew up from
Okay.
that, so
The
we felt it.
Goonies.
That was our
All
movie.
the kids from the
We
Goonies.
related
Good
to it,
actors.
huh?
All the kids from the Goonies. Good actors.
But those are comedy though. That was more comedy, funny, and adventurous. It wasn't serious. What was serious about the Goonies? Other than them, even when niggas when they had the niggas chasing them and they
Okay.
met that otugly nigga, it wasn't
Parent
even
Trap.
serious.
Let me give you a
Parent
similar
Trap.
series. Huh? One more. This is my
Parent
last
Trap.
one. Let me give you a similar series. They do
Okay,
long episodes just like the Avatar just did. And every kid in that show, OD. Stranger Things. Tell me them kids can't act.
them kids can act their ass off.
Tell me. That what I'm saying. It don't make they kids can act. Straight
But But emotionally, when you give it some depth, like if you got funny. Once again,
Yeah,
kids can be
they got
funny.
some good moments. I love the atmosphere. Everywhere they went, I love the atmosphere of it. I hated when they showed Boomy. I was looking forward to the Boomy arc. Boomy came off when y'all get there. Boomy comes off as like a vengeful ex girlfriend. He in the cartoon, Boomy didn't reveal himself until the end of the trial. Y'all remember that, right?
Right.
100%.
But in this one, as soon as I ain't seen Boomy, he makes a little laugh. And he's like, Boomy? He tried to give him a hug and he grabbed back. And then Boomy keep trying to test him. And I'm like, okay, he's still doing the test. But at the end, Boomy was still mad. He was mad at Aang. He was like, you left us, Aang. It's been 100 years. You don't know what we've been going through. Boomy, what the fuck
And,
wrong with you? You ain't gonna take this time to teach
and
him.
now you confirming it. You see
Yeah,
how they pushed the goofiness and got it out of the way, man. That's
exactly.
sad.
And that's not
That's
good.
sad.
Wait a
Boomy,
minute.
Push it to
I
the
was gonna
front.
say that too. Wasn't Boomy. Did he like just he
Bo-
tested Aang throughout the whole thing? Then when they finally
right,
Yep.
saw each other, he was joking the whole time. Like,
right.
you know what I mean? I'm a little
Boomy
older
was supposed
now,
to
but
teach
I'm your
Aang.
best friend.
Right. Boomy was supposed to teach Aang it's different ways to handle a problem. He tried to teach him to be creative when doing what he does as
Right.
the Avatar. But this Boomy was coming off as a vengeful girlfriend, and this 11-year-old who can't act. This lady who can't act gave him a speech at the end and brought him back to home. This ain't the Boomy I know. The Boomy I know still inside there somewhere.
Is that
Really?
was that supposed to be emotion?
That was supposed to be an emotion. That's how
Like
he
I said,
sounded talking to
child,
him.
child actors suck.
Yeah, this one does for sure. So like I said, I'm like, really? So Boomy ain't gonna teach Aang a lesson here. This 11-year-old, 111-year-old kid or whatever old he is, finna teach this grown ass man who's like 111-year-old that's been through life, been going through war. Oh, I'm gonna change your icy heart. No, that don't no. No, this is
Boomy never, and the thing is, Boomy never had an icy heart through the whole. That's
To
crazy.
begin
right.
with,
Her
yeah,
character is
Boomy was
somebody
solid.
totally
He was
different.
he was chilling.
yeah, he was solid. So they dropped the ball on that one. I mean, you could have kept Boomy the same. There was no need to change that whole storyline. I mean, that was just stupid to me. The
Yeah,
Boomy
that's
comes
bad.
off as a vengeful ex girlfriend, and then my only gripe after that is just Azula. I can't, like I said, just looking at the actors, like they're all beautiful girls. I'm not gonna take away from them. They're all beautiful girls, but like when you see them inside the costumes, it's like they just cosplayers to me. Like
Ugh, they just look so plump.
I wasn't gonna use that word. I want. Liam said it, not me. They look like cosplayers to me, so it doesn't. I never, even when she was fighting, I never got. Oh, she's cold at firebending. They never. I find they never portrayed that to
How
me.
do you get Zuko's costume right, but you don't get his sisters and his friends' costume right?
That's what I'm saying. Like I
Freaking
can't.
one of them is a yoga. One of them is a gymnast, bro.
Mhm. And then she
How hard is
doesn't
it to go
act,
find a?
Good job, baby.
Oh no, I can't say that.
yeah,
How hard is it to go find a gymnast? I'll say that.
and she doesn't act like she acts in the cartoon. She ain't supposed to act all bubbly, like a blonde kind of. And this one, she's
Yep,
acting a lot more
ditzy.
serious. And I mean, if y'all trying to kill the serious tone, I guess, but that kills her character because she's supposed to come off like a I don't take nothing serious character to kill on a dime, and she doesn't come off like that. She comes off as they just ass kisses on the show, like, oh well, yeah, he knows that you're the best, Azula, so you don't have to worry about it. So
What about Mai? Is Mai gothic,
yeah,
Aubrey Plaza
from
type of
the from
girl?
the from the 6 lines I got from her, yes, he's got it. I would give it. She got a super square face like mine though. That was it was just throwing me off when I was looking at it. Like just real
I ain't
square
gonna
and
lie.
plump.
All these faces is just too round for me. I
Yeah,
ain't
it's,
gonna
it's
lie to
kind of
you.
plump. So I'm like, I'm not fast shaming nobody. I'm not. It was just it just threw me off. Maybe when they get more scenes, I'll see them as the character. But as of right now, I don't really see them as. And I'm fat. I can't fat shame, so I don't see them as those characters yet.
Man, it's
Um,
something to say about casting when you're doing really good
yeah,
casting.
yeah. So
That's
like I
not what
said,
happened.
and like I said, I'm just those were just my gripes. Other than that, do I think they deserve a part two? Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a second book if they're gonna come back and get the acting right. I actually wouldn't mind seeing them come back and finish it and do the second book. So all in all, I can still see them bringing it back.
If they do a second book,
Mm-hmm.
what would you have them do to fix it?
Nah, just bring. I think they gotta bring Aang and Guitar Cloak right now. I'm just getting brother sister vibes. If you're gonna keep it that way, cool with me. That's just gonna kill the whole storyline for it.
But
And it's
when
gonna be
did he
kind of hard
start?
to bring, huh?
Because it was brother sister vibes. I feel like on the first book, no.
Nah. Nah,
What
Well,
he
was the
started
thing
liking
that
it
her.
started
was
pushing? It was an
it was
instance that
He
it was
started
started
the
liking
ones I
pushing.
her. He
loved.
started liking her early on.
Yeah, it was the ones I loved. When he first came out the
Yeah,
ice, remember he was laying there. As soon as he looked up at her, you want to go penguin riding or something? You know, what I mean, he was smitten by her before he first saw her.
yeah. It took her a while. It took her a while to start liking him.
Right at here when they go through the little love cave, it's Sokka
The
and her brother.
Love Cave. I
Yeah,
remember.
remember that was Aang and Katara who was supposed to go through there, and I can't remember if they kissed or they and then the lights came on, but in this situation, it was Sokka who says, "Oh, you cut the lights off, you follow the bugs of love." Now I'm getting like a weird brother sister love thing going on, so now I'm like, I guess,
Yeah, that messed the whole thing up if they don't fix that.
yeah. So they going I mean, you got to bring the romance in there somewhere, and if you're gonna try to just skip past it, I guess you can, but you're gonna make a lot of people upset. Like me, I love their relationship, but that's my gripes, man. I mean, I want to see a part two. I want them to expand this word and make it better because the Fire Lord, I like his actor. Dope. He looked intimidating. I can see him. I want to see the fight
Yeah.
between him and Aang.
I
And you
thought
talking
they
about
was gonna get that
handsome?
nigga Shane Song from
You
Mortal
talking about
Kombat,
you
but he
talking about
probably too old
Oh
handsome?
by
yeah,
now.
yeah. He handsome. Yeah,
That's a handsome
he
guy.
handsome. Yeah,
You talking about
that's the
handsome? That's a
handsomest
handsome
guy on
guy.
the show.
The women going crazy for him.
Oh yeah, no, he
I ain't,
handsome. Yep.
I ain't heard no chick say soccer can get it, not once. You can show your face all you want. You can show your face all you want. But the truth is the truth, man.
The CEO and creative genius is crazy. Hey, overall, I give it a 6. Like I said, the atmosphere, the fight scenes. I mean, even though I feel like they could have did more with the bending, I feel like it was more of a Jackie Chan fight scene than a bending fight scenes, but I still like them. I give it a 6 out of 10 overall for my rating. I think
Well,
that's it for me. I can vent about other things, but that's just it would go on too long at this point. It would be way too long. How y'all feeling?
Oh
like
man, I
I
don't
gave
know,
it,
bro.
I gave it
I think that
Hmm.
like a seven and a half.
Yeah, yeah, I can respect that.
Still fuck with it. I
I
like
mean I only
everything
seen them
other
two
than
episodes. I'm sticking with my nine,
yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
Yeah,
That opening scene where he just straight up went out for the nigga was like, "Why me? Why I gotta be special? I didn't ask to be special." That was so
yeah.
good, bro. That was so
Oh yeah,
good. Imagine
that's why I thought he was gonna
your
be a better
son coming
actor,
and
but the
telling
other
you.
scenes fall flat to me. To me,
And
like I
my
said,
thing
somebody.
is, bro, how didn't you prepare your whole nation and say, "Hey, our tribe is next.
Yeah,
Airbenders are next. It could be any one of us. We're gonna prepare the women, the men, and the
right,
children
right.
to be avatars." Like it ain't no way. Like what?
But that's something I
Bro,
didn't get in the
somebody.
cartoon either. Like Aang did travel back in the cartoon. He traveled to go see all these nations. How
His
the hell you not
SSA,
training?
or did you mean that? I see what you did there. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
would know how handsome he's like. Yeah, like I said, Aang, I just don't get how Aang didn't do any kind of training because he did travel to the other nations. He knew Boomy. He was why he didn't train then. They should have been done trained him.
Well,
They
you know
could have had a
he
better
wait.
chance.
So they're not gonna add. So they're not gonna add Toph.
Not yet. They just finished book 1. Top don't come to book 2, I think.
Like two, I think. So
Yeah. So
we know he get
yeah,
trained by Toph. We
yeah.
know he get trained by Katana, and we know he get trained by Zuko.
Katara, stop fucking up Katara name.
I don't give a fuck. Anyway, you know he get trained by Zuko.
This guy here.
So him learning right now, and then he does little training from other people, but
Right.
not much, not enough for him to actually learn. So him not learning anything kind of is cool. It happens in the actual story too. For the
Nah,
right
that was
people,
just me
people.
saying in general. Like I never knew why. If he did all this traveling, why y'all didn't just train him while he was traveling out? Like if he made all these friends in other nations, why they not training him? That was just the Airbenders' fault to me. Y'all tried to keep him a kid a little too long when he could have
That was
already been
that was
ready.
what's his name? That was old dude's fault.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. He wanted to treat him more. It's his fault. But yeah, that's just me saying in general for the story. Like I would have, if my kid Avatar, he training like Katara, like not Katara, the Korra. Korra was training from a young age.
Right,
She had her
four,
bending
four or
down,
five, right?
huh?
She was trained since like 4 or 5, right?
I don't know when you first met, she come in doing different bending. So I mean,
Right.
hey, she was ready.
She,
So
oh,
Man,
Avatar.
yeah,
that
she
girl
was
so
ready.
trash. That girl so trash. She ain't even doing the water whip, bro. Like she She's throwing a handful of water in niggas, and then they pan over, and it's a whole wave of water. I'm like, so what was the budget again, my nigga? What was the budget? Like,
Oh, so you didn't like the bending?
oh, I hated the water bending. Every time she picked up some water, it was literally
Yeah.
this big, bro. And then you pan the camera, and everybody getting wet.
It get better. If you finish it gets a little better. A little bit.
You know, one of the worst scenes I seen was when Zuko had sent that last fireball and Aang was about to get hit. Right. Then all of a sudden, just in a corner of your television, you see a sprout of water go up in the air and protect him. You didn't even see where the water came from, bro.
That's fine.
Bro, Boots, when you look at episode 2, bro, I'm gonna say enjoy it first and foremost, obviously. Got some OD parts, but if you get a split second, you know what I'm saying, and you maybe want to rewind or even pay attention during the moment, just pay a little attention because that CGI is some of the worst, bro. It's some of the worst. I'm just like,
you know what I'm gonna say. Maybe if y'all finish it, we'll get y'all updated ratings because I want y'all to finish it so y'all can go against me. You know what I mean? So that's what we hopefully, we'll update rating.
I'm off to tomorrow, so once we get off here, I'm gonna go start watching it again. Yeah, I was enjoying.
Then maybe y'all will be able to argue me and y'all say Aang actually was a good actor. Maybe let's just hope. Hopefully, but that's all I got.
If I see it in some good, I know I'm already biased. I think child actors suck. So if I see it in these child actors actually like come through, you know what I mean? If I say child actors good, you might be tripping.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. We'll see. I mean, he wasn't a bad Aang. It's just he fell short when the moments I needed him to make me feel some emotion, in my opinion. But
right, I didn't mind, especially when he went Avatar State in the first episode.
Yeah.
And when he saw old dude body, I actually didn't mind that. I was like, I actually appreciated it because it's like just like the story. You know what I mean? And he had the memories of old dude telling him, you're one of the best people I know.
No, fair.
So forth and so on, bro.
Dang, it's hit me in the chest again. God.
Yeah, I'll change my mind with y'all. Y'all right. I still don't want the spiel that the old lady gave, but yeah, the Avatar State, that was good. The first part was good.
Long ago.
That was so funny, bro.
I looked around like, I know she did not start saying the intro to this motherfucking show. Y'all didn't want to give her no different lines? Y'all niggas is lazy.
They were like the opening that everybody knows in every episode. Right. Let's just have her say it.
Right. Let's go get the most monotone woman in the show who's gonna put you to sleep to tell you the whole story.
With a hand behind her back trying to make her look important. You ain't game tired, lady.
They had to squeeze it in somewhere, so I understand they had to squeeze it in somewhere. So I was like, okay.
Squeeze it in the intro. I don't want to see this old lady that never.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Somebody had to tell Aang. I'm a defender. Now. Somebody had to tell Aang. You know what I mean? So we'll pick somebody who we're not gonna see again.
Somebody had to tell Aang, hey, I'm looking for the airbend. I'm looking for the airbenders. You know where my town is? Airbenders. Them niggas dead. What? You want to see? I'll show you.
Perfect for that role.
Like what? For that role. It's that simple. I don't need an old lady to act like she Genkai from Yu Yu Hakusho. What boy? Well, let me tell you a story. Long ago,
she sounded like Aku. Long ago in a far land.
I'm gonna give us credit. I always wondered how the firebenders got up to the Air Nation, so I'm glad they showed them that they got strong enough to fly up there. That was cool.
That was actually pretty cool. That was dope as hell.
Yeah, how they get up? How they get up there? Oh, okay, they flew. Okay, that's dope. That was dope.
But you know what's gonna hit like crack?
What's that?
Y'all ain't gonna like this live action, but y'all gonna love what I'm finna pitch to y'all. That live action Samurai Jack. That's gonna hit like crack.
They doing
live action Samurai Jack. They're not doing Samurai Jack, are they?
If they get a Samurai Jack.
Oh, if they. Oh yeah, I could.
Oh yeah.
Man.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. Because CGI Aku had to look dope as hell.
I mean,
the way they do it, just put bro. Everything else is regular, bro. Everything else in Samurai Jack is regular. Just spend the whole budget on Haku. I wouldn't be
regular about Samurai Jack.
I mean, what Samurai Jack doesn't even talk much. He only got like 50 lines.
Thank you. He don't talk.
He don't talk. So it would be easy.
Ain't nothing. Well, I'm saying ain't nothing regular about Samurai Jack. All them monsters and shit he be fighting and all them creatures that he interact with.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing normal about it. Like it would have to be. It would have to be like 80% CGI.
Right.
For Samurai Jack.
I don't care. I don't care. As long as this nigga the hardest nigga on there, bro. I ain't seen that nigga take an L to anybody but Aku, bro.
I would
That's the
love to
only
see a
person I
live
see
He
him
action.
never
take
took
an
an
L
L to
to.
Aku. Chill out. Aku cheated. He never took an L to
He
Aku.
always cheat. He always cheat. What you
Nah.
mean?
He did cheat. He do
Nigga
always
said, I'm
Nah,
gonna
he
cheat,
send
bro.
took
you
an
back in
L,
time
Lil.
because you kind of like that.
He lost his
Yeah.
girl in the end. He took an L. He took the biggest L.
Hey
Yeah.
But
man.
at the end of the day, he still won.
Nah. When you watch your girl disappear in your arms, you never win. You lost. What was it all for? Aku said,
We
got
can't
you,
live
bitch, at
forever,
the
Chad.
end.
But we can't live evil. We live forever. We can't live. If I gotta sacrifice something,
Nah,
you know
but
what I'm
that
saying?
was
I'm leaving
funny.
here
I
with
like
something.
Aku made one last gotcha bitch at the end. That's why I took it like, yo, you think you gonna be happy with my daughter, nigga? No, nigga. She coming with
He's a
me.
part of me. He coming
Right,
with
nigga, she
me.
gone, nigga. My
I think
balls
a
don't
dope.
exist in this
I think a
world.
dope live action would be
What's that?
uh Afro Samurai. I think that'd be a dope ass live
I
action.
think so too. I think that we would get behind it. I think so too.
They'll never do it, bro, because we'll get
Nah.
too much credit. We'll get too much credit. They'll never do that.
I'm
They'll,
scared they're gonna
they'll
fuck that one
never.
up too. They're gonna make they gonna bring all the actors from Avatar to Afro Samurai. They're gonna be Asian. Nobody gonna be black. I think they would mess that up. Now leave Afro Samurai alone. We'll keep the anime, dog. They gonna fuck it up, and we ain't gonna get no
It's gonna be
second
in here.
chance.
Go in the other room.
On everything I love, I know they wouldn't make it, but yes, they will find a way to mess it up. 100%.
Facts.
They'll
Facts.
never. Oh yeah.
Nah, we'll never unless one of us get rich and famous, and we'll make it, but it'll never be made. We will never see it.
Yeah, I guess. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely finish the episodes for sure.
Bet.
Uh, I'll probably finish them like definitely tomorrow. I ain't doing nothing.
Okay, well,
So
yeah, we'll get your updated rating if you finish it tomorrow.
facts. But man, I ain't gonna cap, man. I love doing this with y'all, man. This is
Hey, I
this
love
is
doing
something.
y'all too, man. I appreciate y'all taking the time out
I
and
only
just
tolerate
listen to
y'all,
you
but hey, thank
Anyway,
y'all for watching SOD. I'm your host,
out.
Shizzle.
hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man.
Thanks.
Emphasis on the subscribe, man.
You can't beg for
Subscribe,
subscribers,
man.
I said.
Huh?
You can't beg for subscribers, man. We
Ain't
can't
nobody
sound like
begging. We got 41 videos, bro. We putting out content, bro.
we all putting that content.
18 subscribers, bro. Subscribe, bro. Damn.
Damn. And y'all watching. That's the great thing. They watching. They click on the video. God, I be begging for subscribers. Peace, y'all. Peace. Oh, I messed up. There we go.